Welcome all. In this video, we'll be learning about the characteristics of sensors. Actually, the sensors are characterized by three things. They are input characteristics, transfer characteristics, and output characteristics. In this video, we'll be learning about the input characteristics one by one as shown in here. The first one is range. It is the minimum and maximum value a sensor can measure. So see this example. The scale number 1 has a range from 0 to 30 centimeter. Can you guess the second ones? The second is span. It is the difference between the maximum and the minimum value a sensor can measure. Same example, here the first scale's span is 30 centimeter. What would be the second ones? Right, hope you would have figured it correctly. So now we'll move to the third characteristic, which is accuracy. It is the difference between the measured value and true value. So the same example, if I say the scale 1's length is 30 cm, then accuracy is 100%. If you say it is 28 cm, then the accuracy is 28 by 30, which is 93%. The next one is precision. It is the degree of closeness to the true value. See this small video. So if you see this, the first arrow and the second arrow strike little above and below, whereas the third one was on the target, right? You can see this properly, right? So from this we can say that the third arrow is very precise compared to the first two, right? Okay, that could have taken little time. Hope you would have understood. The next one is sensitivity. It is the ratio of change in output to the change in input, right? So imagine you're turning on the fan. When you switch on the fan, if it works very fast, we can say that it has very high sensitivity, right? Okay, the next one is linearity. It is the maximum deviation between the measured value and the ideal curve, right? See this small video. You can see the black one is a good working machine, whereas the red is faulty one. The difference between the red and the dark will give you the information about the error, right? Okay, you can see the video if you want. Once again, the next one is hysteresis. It is a difference in output when input is varied in two ways, increasing and decreasing. We mostly call it as a error or consider as a hysteresis error, right? So for example, imagine your classroom. Now measure the distance between the first, second and third row from the blackboard and try the again same in the afternoon after lunch. The distance should be same, right? But for your surprise, you'll be surprised that it won't be same, because during the class hours we change the position of the benches, right? You can see a small graph about it. You can see in the morning it will increase, whereas in the afternoon if you measure from back to front it will be different. We call that as hysteresis. Next one is resolution. Resolution is the smallest change a sensor can measure. A good sensor will always have good resolution, right? And we can say a good sensor should have high resolution like any other electronic. The next one is reproducibility. It is the ability, or it is defined as the ability of a sensor to produce the same output when the same input is given, whereas repeatability is the ability of the sensor to produce the same output when the same input is applied in the same environment. The next one is response time. It is the time taken to reach 90% of the output from 0%, right? Alright. So in the next video we'll be learning about the output characteristics and transfer characteristics. Stay tuned.